They play here while our children are murdered. This is atrocious. While we're dying in the neighborhood, all these good white people, they get to eat, they get to have comfort. We stop a lot of violence from coming down here to even affect these individuals. Yet these individuals don't give back to these surrounding 4 miles by 4 miles. There's a lot of violence going on. They continue to vote for Pritzker and Brandon Johnsons, and they continue. Our kids are getting shot in their playgrounds while they get to eat and shine in their playgrounds. They should feel ashamed of themselves, but they don't, because they don't even value. The black lives don't matter in Chicago. Black lives have never mattered in Chicago. We've been dying in Chicago since I was born. The 90s, we had 1,000 shootings and murders. And I want all you beautiful white people to understand that anytime that Brandon Johnson and J.B. Pritzker say that violence is down, how you feel? Oh, it's 800 shootings. Oh, it's 600. What if it was your child that was murdered? Would you think violence was down? Our government released prisoners back on the street to violate the community. They give billions of our money to non-citizens. There's always resources to lock you up, but there's never resources to help the citizens get on their feet, to give them job training, to give them better education. It is so sad that tourists can enjoy downtown better than black children. For one, it's too expensive to even park. Our government gave the meters away. Did y'all know that? Y'all know our government gave the meters away? If the government gave the meters away, why we keep paying for them? We like puppets and slaves. We all puppets and slaves. And we keep allowing these elected officials to keep violating us. And we keep voting hook, line, and sinker. They gonna blame everything on the police. They gonna blame everything on the police. I got news for you, black people. It's not the police job to fix our kids. It's not the police job to fix your boyfriend. It's not the police job to stop black children and black men from robbing white people. Although they should be robbed, because they turn a deaf ear on what's going on in these communities. The kids that's robbing them are only doing their job. They only working and doing their job. That's a job. Violence needs a job. If you don't want to be robbed, give violence a job. We have none of that with our elected officials. They are 501c pimping our communities. These 501c3s, we have churches, 50,000 churches in Chicago. Catholic, Protestant, Methodist, Judaism. We got all these synagogues and mosques, yet we got all this violence in Chicago. That's a problem. That's the problem. And we need to fix that. And y'all got to contribute to that too. Y'all got a problem. We can't sit here and eat until we kick your door in and rob you. You've been victim of home invasion, or your children are murdered. Then you got something to say. We all got a responsibility. Every day we got to worry about when our women and children walk the street, are they gonna be shot? Every day. Every day. It's not the police job to protect our kids in our neighborhoods. It's not their job. It's our job.
It is amazing that you'll get this level of police response out here for some community leaders that come out and just say they want to protect their own community while they've been abandoned by Pritzker and Johnson and the Democrats for decades. You got Pritzker and Johnson saying there's no problem out here.
Man, this block right here can fix Chicago. Alone, this block alone can fix Chicago. This block alone. We don't want National Guard as the first option. We want our president to walk in our neighborhoods with us, to come to Chicago, to come to Illinois, before he send the National Guard and walk with the citizens. I think that would be more fitting, because these are ultimately our sons, our nephews, our brothers. These are our children that's dying in this. It's not the president's job It's not J.B. Pritzker's, clearly not their job, or nor do they care, and Brandon Johnson's job for us to fix our children. Give black men the power and the authority. Give us the resources we need to fix our own issues. I guarantee you, if the funding that's been wasted on 501c3 pimps, 50,000 churches in Chicago, and none of them are effective in reducing anything. Surely not the spiritual aspect. So give us what we need so that we can fix our own issue, Ben. That's all we're saying. After the military is gone, what's going to happen? Violence going back up because you didn't effect no change. There's a behavior modification that's needed in order to stop violence. You can't stop shootings without removing shooters. They're not going to remove shooters. And you can't incarcerate your way out of this. So it's on us to fix our own ills. That's what we're telling the president. Policing is not going to stop violence. If it was, it would have done it. You can't have $2 billion police budget and not a $2 billion prevention budget. You can't put overburden the police officers fixing issues that's bigger than them. But law enforcement can't fix it. The military can't fix it. We have to fix it. It's going to take us to save us. It's going to take us to save our communities. And that's the message I say as somebody who did 21 years in prison. I didn't come out here to go back to a life of crime. I came out to fix the damage that my own hands have caused. I didn't come out here pointing at the white man saying the white man created guns and prisons and bullets, so I'm going to pick them up. I came out here saying, no, I'm not. We can't touch the guns and bullets that white man create and kill ourselves. We can't touch the drugs, all the ills and issues of Chicago and society that they created. We don't produce nothing. We don't have planes, trains, none of that. We've heard this before. But what we do have that's real, that's systemic, is graveyards and prisons. You got groups out here that actually do real work in the community that receive no funding. They never receive the funding necessary. If I do something right now, the government has the money to incarcerate me for as long as I need to be there. For 10 years, you're going to take care of me. But if I ask you for a hand up to help me stay out of prison, the same funds are not there until I kill somebody's family member. The citizens are terrorized in Chicago, and nobody really responds or listens to the guys that's actually on the ground, grassroots. And that's been the big issue. That's a problem. Bottom line, 90% of the situation is jobs. Jobs and economics could fix 90% of the problem. We in a society and a government, we dealing with a government that takes billions of dollars and give it to non-citizens, while their citizens suffer all the issues and ills that they were suffering before they spent the billion on adding non-citizens to our community. So now we got to keep funding those non-citizens, but you don't fund our communities at the same clip. Economic opportunity, workforce development. You teach these young boys how to use their hands, give them an opportunity. Schools have failed our children. The CPS, Chicago Public School System, has failed black men constantly. Every social economical indicator, I don't care, name it. Graduation rates, black men at the lowest. Dropouts, college graduation, black men at the lowest. Jobs, black men at the lowest. Housing, we have problems even with the government allowing us to even be in public housing. With our own children, we get kicked out of that. Contracts and opportunity. We have one of the highest per capita black elected officials in the city. And we own 2% of the contracts as black people. 2% of the contract. That means that our elected officials don't even make sure the resources get back to the communities that they say they serve. So the hypocrisy, party politics have destroyed us.
So you've had Democrats running this city for decades.
Yes.
And it's only gotten worse.
Yes.
And then you have Joe Biden invite in millions of more illegals.
Yes. We have more guns than we have jobs. They have gotten so used to receiving our vote with no pushback or no fight. That, man, listen, until we push against them or change our thought process, and that's why I'm running for United States Senate, just to push against the establishment, Republican and Democrat in this state, because they don't see, hear, or listen. We are at war. We at war.